It's just before sunrise here at Midway Marina on the Tentom, and that group of 7 or so boats are a group that we ended up traveling with yesterday. We didn't get to the marina till right at sunset last night, and they all told us that they were going to organize this morning and call the lock, which is just a mile or two away, the first lock that we'd have to go through today, and get everybody going like at 5:45 this morning, which they did. But we chose not to join them for a couple reasons.
Hi, we're Mark and Mel. After raising 4 amazing daughters who are now raising our 12 grandchildren and helping people on land in the real estate business for over 30 years, we're now realizing our goal of a year-long adventure cruising America's Great Loop on our boat Paradise. This is a 6,000-mile journey through waterways that include the Atlantic and Gulf Intercoastal Waterways, Great Lakes, Canadian Heritage Canals, and inland rivers of America's Midwest cities. Join us as we navigate over 100 locks, explore cities large and small, and experience an unforgettable journey through America's Great Loop.
One of the primary reasons is we need to pump out, and they did not allow us to pump out at this marina when we got here late yesterday because they had to put a boat at the gas and pump out dock that blocks it, so we weren't able to get to it. The other reason is, we're kind of tired of traveling every day, going as far as we can go every day, and then getting to a marina literally at night and getting up the next morning before sunrise and going again. We've done a lot of that on this trip because of the lock closures up north, and we're trying to slow down a little bit and enjoy it. Smell the roses, so to speak. Well, I hope they have safe travels, and we'll be seeing them downriver.
We are at Midway Marina in Mississippi, not very far from Tupelo, where Elvis Presley was born. Great restaurant, small marina, friendly staff, very helpful, ran to catch our lines. Washroom, there is a couple of restrooms, nice area to sit while you're doing laundry. Really nice restaurant. Very good dinner up there, so you can see it. Affordable, friendly staff, really helpful. You can see it's not a very big marina, and we're about ready to go through several locks again. Good morning. So we are in Midway Marina right now, getting ready to leave. It stopped raining. That's a great thing. It's not too cool. Mark's coming right now, so hopefully we'll get some feedback from him because it's going to be another day of like go through the locks. Fortunately, it's not raining, so that's a good thing. But we'll be going through at least three locks, maybe 4. And the thing is, these are pretty small locks. It seems like they're like 25 feet to 28 feet. So, I mean, this is not like the cruising part of a relaxing river cruise. This is like locking through and one thing after the next, and then hopefully we'll anchor out. Oh, good. Here's Mark. Mark can give us an update on what...
We're going to stay one more night in Midway, I think.
Oh!
I just had a long conversation with...
Here, come here and tell me. Tell me all about it. Because this is why people say, what is your plan? How do you do this? It changes constantly. I mean, you have to kind of base it off the weather. You have to base it off whether you can get into a marina. You have to base it on if you can get an anchorage. So what did you find out,
well,
Captain?
We went over and talked to our friends, John and Carmen. And their plans are to stay here one more night. They actually got here Thursday, 2 nights ago. And they're going to change the oil today. In fact, he told me that I could observe and see how that whole process works, since I haven't done that yet. And it's a pretty big deal on a boat with two great big diesel engines that take 6.5 gallons of oil each. But anyway, their plans are to do that, hang out here for another day, and then leave tomorrow, bright and early.
Right.
And since we haven't been able to get a hold of anybody, there's still nobody at the office. So in this great looping adventure, you have to be ready for everything to change, or anything to change at any given time.
That's right.
We were supposed to, our intention was to pump out our holding tanks when we arrived here late yesterday, but unfortunately they had already docked a boat for the night right in front of the pump out. And so we couldn't get to it. So I said, we'll get you in, you can pump out first thing in the morning. Well, I've been calling the marina all morning, and there's still nobody there, and it's now 9 o'clock. So they're still not open, the office down there.
And we can't just leave because there's not a lot of places to anchor out.
Yeah, we're not leaving this late would be foolish, because we have to go through many locks right away, and that could take hours per lock, which could put us out there in the dark with nowhere to anchor. So, but what I did figure out is we can actually pump out without the office being open, because there's a pump out further down that I didn't notice until this morning that is turned on and available for a do-it-yourself pump out. So I think we're going to go do that, and we come back here and stay one more night.
It's getting heavy.
Anyway, that's the story of what's happening here at Midway Marina on the Tentom.
Yeah, on Veterans Day. So happy Veterans Day, and yeah, make sure that when you are thinking about doing this, this is why you have to kind of plan. You have to utilize Skipper Bob's book. You have to utilize Waterways Guide. You have to utilize as much information as you can, and that's been the great thing about being with these flotillas. We've met so many people that shared information. Hey, we could even go see where Elvis Presley was born.
I was thinking we could do that.
So I'm pretty excited because Mark knows an entertainer who he sings a lot of ballads, kind of like Jimmy Buffett. And Mark's a Jimmy Buffett crazy fan. He's been to how many Jimmy Buffett concerts you've been to?
52.
52! Oh my gosh.
Started in 1979.
Started in 1979. And took me to my very first Jimmy Buffett concert ever in Red Rock. It was pretty cool.
Red Rocks is in the Denver area.
Yeah.
It's a big natural amphitheater.
Yes. It was very nice.
An outdoor venue, of course, but
yeah, it was totally Jimmy.
And then what she's talking about is a guy by the name of Brent Burns. He's a what I call trop rock artist, very Jimmy Buffett-ish like. He does really a lot more kind of funny, goofy songs than like really nice ballads. But very good entertainer. I've got a couple of his CDs, and he lives in Gulf Shores, Alabama, and we're going to be there in the next couple weeks or so. And we're just online looking at his website and looking at his live shows, and we might be able to time it so we can catch him. He performs live in Gulf Shores every few days at different bars and grills down there. And he's a native of Phoenix, but he's lived in Gulf Shores, Alabama for many years. But I met him through friends that I have that are related to him in the Phoenix area. So anyway, Brent Burns, if you like that kind of Jimmy Buffett-ish music, just check out his website and see what he's all about. He's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so that's something that we can look forward to.
actually doing right now something that we've kind of been longing to do since we started the loop a little more than a month ago, is to kind of slow down and take it easy. In fact, right now, really for the first time, we have intentionally slowed down to just 7 knots, a little over 8 miles an hour, and we've decided to go ahead and start alternating engines and running on one engine at a time. The previous owner of our boat, who is a very experienced retired yacht captain, in fact big mega yachts, at least the latter part of his career, did that, and it's a great fuel savings because according to him, when he measured it, and I have no reason to doubt it, running on one engine at under 1500 RPM and about 7 knots, we burn about 2.8 gallons per hour. Whereas if we were running both engines at the same RPM, we would be doing a little faster, but not much. But we'd be burning at least 5.5 to 6, or 5.5 gallons per hour total anyway. So almost a 50% fuel savings based on that. And considering the fill-ups that we've had so far have been in the $800 to $1,000 range, and we've never put in more than half fuel so far. That's good. We're saving a little bit on fuel.